Hey everybody! Hi! Welcome, pineapples. Hi, it's Melissa. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. You can probably fast forward it a minute. I will wait until everybody comes on or the few people that can join us at this time. I'm going live from my Mac today because I wanted to see what capabilities it had in regards to showing you the screen, because part of the training that I want to do today is going to be something that I want to show you. Hey Kathy, hi Kristen, welcome guys. Hey Pamela. So I'll wait a moment to see who comes on. Wow, if you go live from your desktop, you can see everybody commenting way faster than if you're on your phone. Hey Amanda, top state seller. I am so excited. I'm going to announce that during our meeting. But yeah, if you guys ever were doing a live and you have trouble with delays, if you go live on a computer, the comments come in way faster. Let me try to test it real quick. Comment with the word. I want you to comment with the word. I'm going to see how fast it comes through. Comment with the word unicorn. Try to make it a word that wasn't hard to spell. Okay, so it's a lot faster. Thank you, Kristen. It's a lot faster than when I do it from my phone. When I do it from my phone, I gotta wait so long for comments. So just FYI, if you guys are doing lives. I don't usually go live from my laptop. Okay, so I will go ahead and get started. I think it's a couple minutes after 3 o'clock my time. I'm in Hawaii. So if this is your first time on with me, oh yeah, Pamela and Kathy, yours came through really slow. So Kristen just has really good internet. So hey Michelle. She had ESP of what I was thinking. So I'm Melissa. I'm one of your upline in Team Pineapples. We have a couple different uplines above us. One that we use pretty regularly is Team Flourish, and that is Vanessa Orbegoso. And then above Vanessa, her upline is Katie Harbison, which is Team Fancy Fingers. So those are probably the three teams that you probably are added to when you get when you become a stylist. Okay. So I am Team Pineapples in this group. So you'll see lots of pineapple posts. Everything I do is pineapples. So first off, if you're new, welcome. I want to go over just some basics. I like to do that at the beginning of the live so that you kind of know about it. In regards to policy and procedures, make sure that you guys do not do any selling or posting in any sort of marketplace or BST groups. If it is something that you created the group, it's private, maybe it's something that you created as like a mom group or something like that, and it's specifically for creating relationships, that's different. You can post about Color Street, but you're not going to be selling in that type of group. But if you are going into these mass groups that have, you know, tens of thousands of people, if the group is made for selling, you are not going to be posting anything about Color Street in those groups. So no marketplace, no BST, no Craigslist type of groups in Facebook, and then no third-party websites, no Amazon, no eBay, no Mercari, no Poshmark. You're not going to sell anywhere like that. Just keep in mind that the way Color Street works is you create organic relationships, and then you sell in your personal Facebook group or on your business page, but you don't sell inside of other groups, okay? No brick and mortar selling. So that would be like actual stores. Salons are probably one of the biggest ones that they want to sell Color Street, but you cannot permanently sell Color Street. You can have a pop-up at a salon. So like if your friend owns a salon and they want to let you come in for 2 hours and have a pop-up, that is perfect. Those are the things that you want to do. But you don't want to be selling at brick and mortar where you leave your product, or if somebody who wants to become a stylist works at a store, they can't sell it there. I know that sometimes we may see that there's people that are selling there. We don't necessarily need to police people. That's not what we're about. That's not what Color Street's about. That's why we want to make sure as leaders, we are letting our team know, your downline know what the rules are so that they're not being policed. But if you find somebody that is doing it, feel free to get their information on the back, and you can notify me or notify Vanessa if you want. And that way, we can reach out to their upline. But we're not about policing, because we don't want people policing you. Okay. Hey, Kathy. Hi. When you create a group for Color Street, you always want to create either a group or a business page or both. Your group is going to be private. So when you set up your group on Facebook, so mine is called the Painted Pineapple Boutique. You guys, I specifically did this on my laptop so I could show you on my screen, but I just don't feel confident doing it. So this is my Facebook group, the Painted Pineapple Boutique. And you'll see right here, it says private group, okay? I don't actually know if you can see that because of the glare. There you go. It says closed group. Closed group, yeah? You don't want a public group, because your group is made so that you can offer specials to these people who are part of your group. So if you guys do like a $10 sale or like a buy 3 get 2 free sale, those are going to be in your closed group. So make sure your group is marked as private. If it's not, just go ahead and check your group and change the settings to private. No harm, no foul. If it's been public this whole time, that's totally fine. But go ahead and change it. If you guys are wanting to do things that are public so that people can share your live, which I personally love to do, because that's how I gain new audience, is that I say, hey, share my live. You're going to create a business page, and your business page can be public, or the only option is for it to be public. But those ones are going to be ones where you just do either applications or you're selling at the regular retail price. You're not doing any specials that are not publicly advertised. So if Color Street is advertising a special such as buy 3 get 1 free, or like last month we had with a $75 purchase, you got gold mindsets, that's a publicly advertised special. You can advertise those publicly on your business page, okay? And ask people to share. They want to support you. They'll share it, their friends will see it, and then their friends will join you. That's what it's all about, okay? And then last, housekeeping is event etiquette. We're coming into event season. Don't forget to ask an event coordinator if they already have a Color Street stylist. And if they do, gracefully bow out of that event so that there's not competition, unless the event is really huge and you're going to be nowhere near each other, like it's a mile-long event or something like that, where you guys won't have any competition sort of thing. But if you are the only stylist, ask them, are you going to allow other stylists? Because I want to make sure that I'm the only stylist. Some event coordinators are very new and they don't know that. And so make sure to have that etiquette and, be as kind as possible and as respectful as possible of the coordinator so that they always ask you back. Okay. Coming into our stats for the company. So there's a couple different things that got released over the past week and 2 weeks. Today, you guys would have got an email for Superstar Recognition, which if you're new, every month, the company recognizes last month's superstars. So the top 25 sellers, top 25 enrollers, top 25 team sales, top 25 capped team sales. There's a whole bunch of different things. And what was really cool about this month is they announced the 3-month incentive winners, which one of them was if you BQ'd every month for April, May, and June, you received a Color Street polka dot cosmetic bag, and that's going to be shipped mid-August to you. So congrats to everybody who won that. In that email at the bottom, there is a PDF, so you can see if your name is on it. Secondly is a PV star, which means if you sold $3,000 PV from April to June cumulative, you are going to be receiving a shirt. If you are going to conference and you are registered for conference, then you will be getting your shirt at conference. Otherwise, it will be shipped out to you mid-August because they need to get your shirt size. Hi, Heather. Lastly was the really, really exciting one, which is from April to June, your cumulative sales. You would be recognized as top seller for your state, and you would be walking across the stage at convention, and our very own Team Pineapples, Amanda Zimmerman, congratulations. She got top seller for her state, which is Indiana. So I am so excited. That is a really, really huge accomplishment to get that. And she actually told me in April that she was going to try to go for that. And if she got that, she'd be going to convention. So now she is on the hunt for a convention ticket because she didn't buy her convention ticket ahead of time because she was waiting to see that list, and she got it. So I'm so excited for her. So what we asked Melissa Sodi on the leadership call on this past Monday is if somebody wants a ticket still, how can they go about getting one? And she said, if somebody wants to sell you their ticket, then that's the only way, because they're not going to do any transfers because they're creating name badges and awards and all this stuff because it's their first national convention. So they don't have the opportunity to do any sort of transfers. But if somebody wants to sell you their ticket, then you can go as that person, in which case your name badge just be like, hey, I'm Stacy for the weekend. But you totally can still go. Melissa Sodi said that would be fine. Hi, Ivalani. So congratulations to Amanda. That is a super huge accomplishment. And then our leader, Vanessa Orbegoso, she actually got top seller for California. So that's very exciting. 2 people on our team, at least in our post teams, got that. Okay. Next thing that I wanted to tell you guys is something that Vanessa announced in her training, but in case you guys missed it, it's a really cool stat. And so if you wanted to write it down, you can. This is going to help for when you're doing recruitments or talking to people about becoming stylists. They gave us a couple of states that who are the states with more than 1,000 stylists, and then who are the states with less than 100 stylists. So the states with over 1,000 stylists, California is number 1 with 2,339 stylists. Texas is 1,532. Ohio is 1,743. Florida is 1,395. Michigan is 1,273. Pennsylvania is 1,056. And lastly is Missouri with 1,050. And then stylists, so those are the only ones over 1,000 stylists. If you did not hear your state, then you have less than 1,000 stylists in your state, okay? Now, states that have less than 100 stylists, okay? The number 1 state with less than 100 is Vermont with only 27 stylists. Next is Rhode Island with 47. New Mexico has 68. Wyoming has 84. Delaware has 90. And New Hampshire has 96. So if you know people in those states, that's really exciting because there's very few stylists in those states. Another cool thing, if you look at the top seller statewide list that they sent out with the top states, I saw Washington, D.C. for a 3-month period. The top seller sold $180 over a 3-month period. So that tells me Washington, D.C. is probably another one that I would want to talk to because they only have $180 as their top seller. Also, another one that I was analyzing was Puerto Rico. That one is considered United States because it is a United States territory, and that one only had $380 for the top seller over a 3-month period. And Guam is also included, and America Armed Forces. So anybody with an AFO address, they are okay to be a stylist because it is a U.S. address. Okay, so those are good things to know. Next thing is on our leadership call at the beginning of the month. I didn't get to share it with you guys last month, but I know it's something really interesting, and I will make a graphic for it so you guys can share it with people that are interested in becoming stylists. But if you want to write it down, you can. As of June, so this is information as of June, what the paid as rank was. So our stylists that are non-BQ stylists, which I would consider inactive stylists, to be honest, there was 8,037 stylists, okay? The total amount of stylists for the whole company, I'm sorry, I should have said this number first, was 26,423, okay? So nowhere near saturated. Take this statistic, for example. The average direct sales company normally has 250,000 stylists or consultants, okay? A beauty company, beauty direct sales. There are only 26,000 active stylists. With only 26,000 active stylists, that means you are in the first 10% of the company. You started with the first 10% of the company. How amazing is that? With only 26,000 stylists. If you didn't know about that statistic and you were thinking that somewhere within Color Street is saturated, not even possible. We're only 10% of the way of hitting that 250,000 mark, which is a normal beauty direct sales company. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so coming back to the stats. stylists that don't have any rank is 8,037 stylists. Bonus qualified stylists, so anybody that did 300 or above that is not considered a senior stylist or above, they got 13,946. Okay, next is senior stylists, and there was 2,617, so 2,617. Next is team leaders. There was 1,177 team leaders as of June 30th. Next is directors, 410. Senior directors, 125. Executive directors. So this is the executive phase. This is where you get that car bonus, that lifestyle bonus. There was only 62 executive directors in the company. Next is senior executives, and there's only 23. National directors, there's only 3. Only 3. And then sapphire directors, there are 3. So national and above, there's 6. Okay, so that is amazing. Nowhere near possible of saturation. There is so much growth available to us as Color Street stylists. You guys are hitting senior stylists. You guys are hitting team leaders. Imagine you are only one of 2,600 people in the company that are senior stylists, or you're only one of 1,000 people in the company that are team leaders. That is an amazing, amazing accomplishment. You know what I mean? So when you bonus qualify each month, or shoot higher than bonus qualify, if you are building a team, that is when you get that paid as rank. Okay, if you're not hitting that 300 at the end of the month, and you're leaving money on the table, you're not getting that paid as rank. You're just being a stylist. You're part of that 8,000 number. So I thought I would share those stats with you because those are pretty cool when we're talking about such a new company and about growth. I thought that's pretty amazing. Okay. Reminder for incentives. So July, we have the Mint Maldives exclusive set. I just got one. They're really, really gorgeous. Anybody who closes a July nail bar, it does not matter when it was opened. If it was opened in June, that is fine. As long as you close, or as long as you submit is the key word. As long as you submit the party in July with $150 or more and at least 3 orders, that's what a qualified nail bar is. At least 3 orders, you will receive a Mint Maldives set with that nail bar hostess rewards. So I will let you guys in on a little secret. If you guys did not know, the company has advised us that Color Street nail bars can be open for 60 days. Once you close them and you click submit party, you can have 15 days to redeem your hostess rewards before you click payment. Now, I tested this with one of our stylists, Josie. Josie had nail bars open from January because she did not get around to closing them. And so they were open from January. Well, that is 7 months ago. And guess what? They closed perfectly fine. She got hostess rewards, and because she was closing them in July, she got those mint sets for those nail bars from January. So what I'm saying is stick with the 30-month rule that we like to go by, where you keep a nail bar open just for 30 days, get as much money into it as you can so you can get as much hostess rewards as you can. But if you want to keep it open for 60 days to get even more money, that's totally fine. But if you happen to have a nail bar open longer than 60 days, it's okay. The system is not set up yet to validate that, and it is allowing you to close out. But I'm not saying that the system's not going to just automatically correct itself one day and it's going to not catch up with that 60-day rule. But if you guys come across nail bars that you forgot to close, do not cancel it. Go ahead and submit it like you normally would, even if it's over 60 days, because we closed nail bars that were 6 months old and it allowed us to go through just fine. But when we were at the Vegas convention, they will be unveiling a new back office. So with that new back office, it's very possible that we will see, this implementation of that 60-day nail bar coming into play. So as of right now, I just wanted to share that little secret with you guys that I just discovered. Okay, so incentives, July nail bars. Nobody did my weekly challenge from last week. That's okay, no worries. Nobody did it, which means I am going to pull the prize in for this week's challenge, which I will announce the challenge at the end of the training. But go ahead and keep going for those nail bars, because if you guys can book an online nail bar once a week, okay, it's a matter of finding the hostess. The hostess is the hardest part. The online nail bar is the easy part because I've already made the template for you guys. You guys can, copy and paste, change the verbiage around so that it makes sense for your personality, and it's easy peasy. 45 minutes, no problem. The online nail bar training is not only in the Linktree, it's also in Team Flourish, okay? So what you're gonna do is book nail bars, because Team Flourish has the same incentive I had, except she has an entry for every nail bar you book. So go look for that if you haven't already, because she's gonna be giving away 2 tote bags, I think. So get as many nail bars as you can, because $150 times 4, let's say you get 4 this month, that's $600 in PV. Even if you weren't getting any of those hostess rewards, that's $600 in PV, which is what, $150 in commission, plus you get an extra 3% enhanced commission. So that's pretty awesome, just for doing a 45-minute nail bar, okay? The next incentive that is available for July is enroller bonus. So anybody who is new, who joined in June or July, if you sign up 3 people and they bonus qualify, whether they bonus qualify in June or bonus qualify in July, doesn't matter. 3 new people that you sign up, you will get a $100 cash bonus along with your Jumpstart $75 product credit bonus, okay? And if you are an enroller of somebody who achieves this incentive, you will get that 100% match. You will also get $100 cash, and you will also get that $75 product credit for Jumpstart. So that's a super awesome incentive. If you need help talking to recruits, let me or Vanessa know. Vanessa has offered to do some one-on-one conference calls with people that you're recruiting, and she's really, really amazing with recruitment. So reach out to us. Next is Beat the Box, which is our incentive for, so far we've done it for 3 months. So this month for July, if you beat the box, which means if you sell $300 in PV through your website within 7 days from your sign up date, you will get a custom apron with your name or business name on it from Vanessa and Team Flourish. So make sure that if you are a stylist who does it, or an enroller or sponsor who sees that their person does it, make sure to tag them on the post in Team Flourish so we know. If you're not tagging them, we're not going to know, because we can't check every 7 days to see who's getting it. Okay, so that's really exciting. If you still have time, go for it. If you are thinking of having inventory on hand, you can put that order in. That's fine. It doesn't have to be customers' orders. It just means your back office needs to show $300 in PV. Okay. Okay, and then for Team Pineapples, one of my incentives is if you BQ by the 15th, you will get a custom digital file of labels, which mine look like this. Mine have my business logo that I purchased, plus my website and my email, and then of course my name. And I put that on everything. I put that on my packs, I put that on my catalogs, so that way, anytime somebody has my stuff, they will be able to refer to it to reorder or to get in touch with me or anything like that. Especially when people give these as gifts, I want to make sure that the person who gets it has that gift, okay? Now this is gonna actually take me to our training portion of this chat, which is talking about your website, how people order from you, okay? So I want to show you. I know this is flipped around, or maybe it's not. You see what my website is? It's www.paintedpineappleboutique.com, okay? It is not mycolorstreet.com/paintedpineapple. That's what my Color Street one is. But do you see how it's just a website? Okay, I purchased the domain from GoDaddy for 3 years for $11. Okay, I think that's what it was, $11 for 3 years. And what that does is it allows me to give just a website, not something that's mycolorstreet.com such and such. And the reason why is because I want that website to be seamless and for it to take them where I want it to take them. So when you guys give people your website and you want to make sure you get hostess rewards, you have to make sure that they choose to go to your event. Okay, I'm going to attempt to share my screen. So give me un momento. Not going to share my screen with you guys because there's no option to share it anymore. It goes away. So never mind. I'm going to share it to you on my phone. Okay, so I'm going to my website, paintedpineappleboutique.com. Okay, this is not going to work if you can't see it. So there's my website up there at the top, and I'm going to hit go. Now I want to show you guys where it goes. It does not go to my Color Street website because I chose for it to go to what's called a link tree. This link tree has all the different links that I want people to be able to get to be able to connect with me. So you'll see my first one says my shopping website. buy 3, get the 4th free. So if you guys are on a computer or on a phone and you have the ability to do this at the same time, go to paintedpineappleboutique.com, because I want you guys to see that it takes them where I want them to take them. But what the important part of this is when I hit my shopping website, I want you guys to see where it takes them, okay? It takes them to my Color Street website, but the very key part of this is, do you see, where is the glare? Do you see it takes them to my nail bar? That is the key part that I'm trying to explain, which is when you guys give people your website, if they are not going to event and then pick an event and clicking shop, you're not getting Hostess rewards. And I have so many people that are losing out on Hostess rewards because customers are just going to their website and then they're just shopping their website without picking an event, which if you don't tell them to pick an event, they might not know to pick an event. And that happened to me. My first month, I got a $200 sale from somebody who was buying for Christmas, and they did not pick my event. It prompted them to pick my event at the checkout. It said, do you want to shop an event? And they chose the option for no, which I wasn't training my customers to pick an event because I didn't know that they would magically not pick an event. I just thought they would pick one. So that was where I learned my lesson, that if people don't pick your event, you're not going to get Hostess rewards. Now, it's okay if you don't get Hostess rewards because you're still going to get commission. Okay, you're still going to get that 25% commission. It's just, it doesn't go towards your party for you to get more Hostess rewards, which is how we give away, you know, a lot of free stuff and all that kind of stuff. So if you are going to give people your website, you have to train them to go to events and then shop, which if you are looking at your website, it's up here. They have to click My Events. Once they click on My Events, they have to find your event, which if you have a whole bunch, they'll have to find it. And then they have to click on Shop. Okay, and if you're not training them to do all those steps, and then I have to hit Shop Now. Okay, now I'm in my nail bar. You see that? Now I'm in my nail bar. If they don't go through all of that, you're gonna miss Hostess rewards. And for me, I felt like that was a lot to have to teach people. Hey, Michelle. No worries, I just started the actual training portion of the chat, so we're good. So it may be something that you know, have experienced where you've lost Hostess rewards because people were not picking your event. And this is something that I want to teach you, that if you want to make sure that there is never a time that you miss people going through your party, you have 2 options, okay? Your first option is to make sure that anytime you give somebody your website, you are giving them your direct party link, okay? Now, if I'm talking about labels and having it printed on a business card, you can't put your direct party link because it's going to change every month, because we talk about making a new nail bar every month. So you can't change your business card to show that, okay? But if you're talking about like online where something you can update regularly, yes, I will go through that, Heather. So right now, you know, I have all these different nail bars, all my nail bars, right? But the one nail bar that I want them to shop through for me is that one. And so you click edit on the side of your nail bar, okay? And it's gonna show you your actual nail bar link. It would show it to you under nail bar details. Okay, so you see that long link right there? And that super white, can't see it at all because of my serious glare. There you see those long links? That's what you have to give people. Now, if you guys, this is a little bit more of a techie conversation, which my day job is I'm an IT tech for my day job. So you can do what's called short links, where you can do a bit.ly or a tiny URL. And if you just Google how to make a tiny URL, it will take you to the site to do that. You paste your long URL, hit create, and it will give you a short URL. And that's the URL that you can post in places. Like when you post to your business page, shop here, you'll post that tiny URL, and that way it's not a super long link. It's okay to have a super long link though, that's not a bad thing. Now, if you guys want to do a Linktree, which I highly, highly recommend doing a Linktree, and the reason why is because you guys saw that I did not have it go to my website, my Color Sheet website, I had it go to my Linktree. And the reason why is because look at all those things that I can have them do. I can have them request a sample right here, which takes them to my Google Doc. I can have them watch my YouTube video of how to apply, you know, how to put it on. I can have them join my Facebook group. I can have them join my team, I can have them contact me, and I can have them follow me on Instagram, business page, and YouTube channel. So I want to be able to say, when they get my business card, this is my business card, I say, oh, just go to my website, paintedpineappleboutique.com. From there, you can shop, you can watch a video on how to apply it, and you can join my Facebook group. That's what I tell them that they're going to get to when they click here. Because I want them to get access to all those things. I don't only want them to go to my shopping website. I don't want them only to go to my Facebook page. I want them to get a list of things that they can access. And that's what a Linktree is. So a Linktree is a free option from Instagram. So you do need to have an Instagram, and Instagram is free. It's an app, and I know I'm getting a little bit on the techie side of this. But when you go to Instagram, you'll set yourself up, which is good because a lot of people who buy Color Street have Instagram, and you want to, of course, engage with your followers. But you'll go to Linktree. Can you see how to spell it? linktr.ee. Go there, and it will have you set up the Linktree. In the Linktree, you get to decide all the links. But what I do is every month when I set up a new nail bar, I just change this button to go to my new nail bar link. I never have to give anybody my link. I don't have to tell them what the link is. They just click right on that button. And since I've made that domain, I have not had any orders go outside of my nail bar because it takes them into my nail bar right there. And so for $11, I paid that for 3 years up front, $11 for all 3 years. After 3 years, I think it auto-renews for like $14.99 a year or something like that. But it saved me. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, that if you're not going to buy a domain, which is fine, you don't have to, you can still have a Linktree, you know, and give maybe people the Linktree. But for me, I wanted my business card to look professional, which is why I bought that domain called paintedpineappleboutique.com. And sometimes I may just have it go just to my website instead of my Linktree. You can change where it goes. You know, that, of course, is going to be something on GoDaddy. I won't go through a training on how to use GoDaddy or anything. But that's something that I go in and I update that link. Now, if you guys are using our Linktree for training, which you definitely should be, if somebody hasn't seen it yet, you need to do it. Our Linktree for training, same thing. We update those links anytime we make new videos, or anytime there's a new training on Tuesdays, we add the new training, what is it called? The new training link for Tuesday trainings. We add that to the Linktree. So the Linktree is really helpful and it's free. You just got to set it up. But if you want to make sure you're getting hostess rewards, that's definitely something that you want to do. Okay? So if you guys have questions about Linktree or domains or anything like that, or event party links, just comment here, and then that way I can kind of help you with that. Okay. Okay, your business page. We kind of talked about this at the beginning, which is your business page can be public, okay? But you will not do any non-advertised specials on there. If it's publicly advertised by Color Street, you can say it there. But what you want to use your business page for is your storefront, okay? Your group is inside your store. Your business page is your storefront. So your business page is somewhere that you want people to be able to share. Hey, there's this store that I love and I want to tell you about it. They're going to share your business page. So what I do in my business page is I'll do application videos, how to apply Color Street, and I ask people, share my video, okay? Secondly, is if you want to do a sale for your on-hand inventory. And I've had a lot of our team come up to me and say, hey, I'm doing really good with selling on hand. Is that something that, you know, that other people are doing? And the answer is yes, but I don't necessarily put that as something upfront because I don't want you guys to ever feel like you have to front load inventory. I know with a lot of other Color Street companies, I'm not Color Street companies, direct sale companies, you have to front load, which means you have to buy all your inventory up front and then you have to sell it. Color Street, you don't have to do that because people can shop on your website. But we want to make sure that if you are going to sell on hand, that you have an audience for it, okay? So if you're going to sell on hand, are you going to do vendor events? Are you going to do in-home nail bars? Or are you going to do live sales? Or all three of them? But you want to make sure that you have an audience first before you say, I'm going to buy all this inventory to sell, okay? If you start to see customers reaching out and being like, hey, do you have this? Do you have this? And you're having to tell them, oh, you can go buy it on my website. Oh, you can go buy it on your website. 99% of the time, they're not going to do it because one, they want that instant gratification, and two, that takes time for them to do. They've already messaged you, and that took time for them to do. So if they're messaging you, you can, one, say, sure, I will place that order for you. And that's what I do. When they say that they want that, I place it for them. What I do is I send them an invoice via Square. And if you guys don't have Square, In Team Flourish, you can type the word Square and it will pull up everything about Square. I invoice them via Square. Once they pay for it, I place the order directly on my Color Street website, and I ship it directly to them. I do it through my party, so I get hostess rewards and all that stuff. But that makes it so much easier for them. But if you're finding that you have a lot of people who are like, hey, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? You may find that you want to keep inventory on hand. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy to just go out and buy a whole bunch of inventory. Start small. Start with maybe the 10 most asked for sellers, or do 12 because it's buy 3 get 1 free, obviously. Do 12 of them, which is about $120. So I know that that's saying, shell out 120, but you have to remember that, one, you're going to get commission immediately because you put the order in. You're going to get the commission, on your next commission period, which is weekly. And 2, when you resell it, you're going to get that money back. Okay? So again, I don't want you guys to feel like you need to front load in any way, but if you're finding that people are asking you for it, it might be a good idea. And once you guys start getting into live sales, you're going to see how quickly people want to purchase from lives. If you are anything like me, you love to buy online because it's just that gratification of being sold and then being like, Melissa, you got it. I love that. I love it when I'm the one who got it, when I'm trying for something. I mean, some people don't like it. I like it. It's fun. And so other people like to do that. That's a nature that they're used to with online sales. That's just how it is now. And so you might find that you want to do that. So, I'll come on here and I'll be like, okay, this is the next one that I have. It's purple with ombre glitter. I would never sell this, just FYI. Ombre glitter. And this one is $13, part of the buy 3 get 1 free. It looks amazing on. It's our exclusive set. You can't get this anywhere else. Blah, blah, blah. If you want this, comment lavender. I have 2, first 2 people. And they'll comment. And that makes it exciting for them. And that's what a live sale is. I have seen a lot of people be really successful when their husbands participate in it. I'm begging mine to be part of it with me, to do a live sale, but I haven't convinced him. So if you have another half that wants to do it with you, or even your kids, if they want to be part of it with you, people want to relate to you. And so when they get to see your personality and even your home life, who your spouse is or who your kids are, they want to support you even more when they get to see that with you. So that's something about lives. Okay. Lastly, I don't think I said it earlier, but for housekeeping, I forgot to say, Vanessa mentioned it last week, and so I want to make sure that I'm mentioning it here. Cross promotions. So when we talk about no selling in BST and marketplace and all that good stuff, if you are with another direct sales company, make sure that you have 2 separate pages, a group page for that direct sales and a group page for Color Street. You're never going to cross promote. So if I'm doing a live with my other company, say for example, clothing, and I'm selling the clothes and I'm showing them, like, oh my God, I love your nails. Where are those from? Say PM me. Okay, that's what you want to do because you can't do any cross promotion. So when they see your nails and they're like, oh my God, I love that. Great, PM me. I can't wait to tell you about it. And then you can give them your Facebook page or your group page or something like that, and then they can join your group separately. But you don't want to do any sort of cross promotion. So same thing when you're in Color Street and they're like, oh my God, I love your top. Where'd you get it from? PM me and I'll show it to you, or I'll have you join my group or something like that. So don't forget, no cross promotions. I don't think anybody has been violating that in any way. But Vanessa mentioned it last week. Ow. So I just want to mention it to you guys. Okay. Challenge for this week. Okay. So our challenge for last week, nobody got it. Nobody participated in it, which I'm sad. That's okay. What that means is I will use the prize from last week for this week. So the challenge is everyone who BQs by the 15th, which we already have an incentive for that. Everybody who BQs by the 15th, you will be getting a custom digital file of labels. But everyone who BQs by the 15th will be entered to win the pineapple bag that nobody got. So that's this one. I will pick one winner for everybody who BQs by the 15th. So if you've already BQ'd, then you're entered already, okay, for this week's challenge. So by the 15th, which is Sunday, everybody who BQs, which is $300 in PV in your back office, you'll be entered to win the pineapple bag, okay? You can use that for personal, you can use it as a gift for a customer, or you can use it to hold your strips in, all good stuff. So I think that's all I have for today. That was a little bit of a shorter training. So if you guys have any questions, I'll open it up for questions. Hopefully you guys The camera is like flipped, so it's throwing me off and I'm grabbing my hair the wrong way. So let me know, does anybody have questions? Hi, Candace, or Cassidy? Candace, you go by Candace. I always have to, when you guys sign up with different names in the back office, and then your name is different on Facebook, I always have to remember which name is which. Portia, hers is like, she goes by like 3 different names. Okay. Well, if you guys come up with any questions, feel free to comment right on the video. That's totally fine. And I will watch for your comments so that I can answer them. Keep in mind that conference is July 27th to the 29th, and I will be in Vegas, and so will Vanessa. So we will, of course, be going live from Vegas with anything that we are allowed to share during that time, which I know I can share it with the team, but maybe not with customers. So, you know, keep an eye out on the team pages so that we can share with you guys. I will be gone as of the 26th. So our next training will be on Wednesday the 18th. Wednesday the 18th, same timing, will be our next training. Do you have any info on how to get Google Docs? Get Google Docs or create Google Docs? I will tag you in the creating Google Docs because I made a video for it. Or you know what? It might be on YouTube. But you know what? I'll post it in the video, in the comment, so you have it. It's for samples is the one that I created. Is so, you know, on that Linktree, when they say request a sample, when they click that, it takes them to my Google form for them to request to get a sample and fill out their address and stuff. I will reply with that video on your comment. And then I will add it to the files in the group, probably in Team Flourish. Yeah, and that way you guys have that. I made a video for it a long time ago. Okay. Okay, if anybody else has questions, feel free to keep commenting and I will answer them via reply. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful week, you guys, and keep on going. You guys are all doing amazing. We are up from last month by about 10% for the month, which is good. We're behind in what we were in previous months, but we're up over last month, so that's pretty cool. I know that conference, they'll be announcing a lot of amazing things, and I really hope for new shades because they have continually given us new shades every single month from January. Every month we've had new shades released. So I don't think that they will disappoint us this month. Everything is in stock except Giza Sands, so that's super exciting. So if you guys have nail bars, you shouldn't have any problem with out of stocks. Can't think of anything else. So I will let you guys all go. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.